Right. Okay, so guys, fast forward here. It's been over a month since that last play I did. So this whole episode's going to be a patchwork. Yeah, this is probably my last time. This is like the 20th episode. I'm a little tired of it. And I don't even know what to do, honestly. I'll try talking to Measurehead again.
The unpromising race pupil returns.
Way back in time, please.
Like a peasant hoping to bed a noble woman. The ham sandwich is reaching straight for the advanced.
Get your dirt.
To comprehend time, you must possess at least a basic understanding of how reality works, what the rules are. The look of infinite, the concepts you reach for are far.
This again. But you've learned the basics. Guess we need to return to Mr. Monolith, a studious approach.
Come back to me when you've mastered the raison.
I think this racist is better than...
That will be the
He will grant...
Lucky
Your
racist,
freedom
yeah.
the lieutenant.
You should keep him close. The congenital defect of farsightedness does not render him a complete invalid.
You didn't capitalize
Still
white
has
here.
the use of his mind.
What do you, Frenchie, you got anything else to say?
What are wondering, man? Oh.
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you! We were promised work. We'd be in. Main gate's locked. Would take heavy ordnance to bust it open. Could try to get in through the secretary's office. Door's locked. The guard's blocking the way to the access panel. And I don't mean the scrawny mess punk either. I mean head measurer. Or whatever he is.
Measurehead, stupid.
Yeah? That giant up there, on the bridge you talked to. Head measurer. Won't let the workers by. The access panel is right behind him. Bad. Standing on a narrow bridge, he's got a strategically advantageous position. And he's trained. I don't know how the Union has a trained killer up there. But that one's no joke. And my men are tired and hungry. They're workers, not fighters.
Storm in.
Why don't you go arrest them instead? I'm sure they've done plenty of criminal shit. They have that look.
It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home. At least for now. If you can't get in anyway.
No!
No.
They will give up eventually. Or get drunk. Leave the button unguarded. Then we charge.
The man rubs his jaw, a perfectly lightly bearded square wedge.
Do not be fooled by the programming. There is a precarious balance inside him, keeping him in check. But it's shaky as hell. And he's tired of it all.
Or whatever your name is, teach me more about reality.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with? More lessons in basic reality? My favorite part of the day. Go ahead, ask me anything.
Conceptualization?
Glad to have been of assistance.
Do I have any gear for conceptualization? Mother. Wikipedia, rhetoric. Alright, just the sweet-ass jacket, I guess.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with? More lessons in basic reality? My favorite part of the day.
It's a shot in the
Go
dark.
ahead.
But,
Ask me anything.
What is all of this? The
success?
scent, the sound, the air.
What world is this?
What world? The
The
only
fate.
one, I suppose. The world of matter. And its pale antipode.
Fading pearls of her eyes look to the sea.
The camera of her mind glides over the surface of the water.
What do you see?
Great bodies of water. Forest-covered surfaces. Clusters of light where the cities lie. You've seen the montage. We all have. This world is enough.
It must be. This is the greatest and the kindest arrangement the atoms had in them.
Best of all possible worlds.
Indeed. There is a term of endearment they coined for it. In the DeLorean century, when humanity was high on this world, discovering more and more of it. These archipelagos included.
What is it?
Elysium.
Really? Elysium. The world needs a term of endearment.
It does. There are those who would call it hell.
What is this hell you speak of?
A term of hatred that originates, like many such things, with the Mesk petro-fascists.
Petro-fascists. I really got a whole picture yet.
Oh, you want a picture of the world? There is no complete set yet, dear. They're having some trouble reaching orbit.
Oh? How come?
Great things are difficult to achieve. For now, we're viewing the world from the inside, sideways.
Sideways? Inside sideways? What shape is this world then?
We used to think it was a sphere, but that is beginning to look less and less likely by the day. You wouldn't know it from the tabloids, but the ORG nations have been launching weather balloons into the lower ionosphere since the 30s.
ORG, Occident Grad.
There's a steadily increasing trickle of images. Between the big three scientific contributors, they're piecing together a dark grey corona.
A dark grey corona, you say?
Yes. Pale covers 72% of the surface. There are grey flares and prominences, even arcs above entire isolas. The images are blurry, but if there was a sphere in there, it certainly looks like it fractured a long time ago.
A cold fear seeps into you.
Oh my god, wait, what the hell are you telling me?
You seem to be spooked. Please don't be.
Don't be scared. The voice becomes homely calm. She lets the moment pass. The pale? What do you mean, corona?
They say there is a rarefied envelope of matter surrounding the darkened disk of our planet. That is, if we are still living on a planet. Or, to speak more plainly, imagine vast swathes of land disrupted by nothingness. I am sorry, dear. It must sound quite terrifying through the acute encephalopathy. Even scientific positivism isn't entirely convinced about what we're dealing with here. But this is one of the greatest questions of our time. Maybe when they get the complete set together, it will jolt us out of our rut, bring us together, however naive it may sound.
Okay, and then everything will be okay?
I don't know about things of that scale. My expertise lies in nations and trade routes, one or several layers below everything.
Everything.
But yes, we'll be fine. Don't worry.
Thanks, okay.
You may have misimagined it. I don't have the power to convey to you the effect and geometry of the images that depict our world from below low orbit. It's It's like the crowning of the world. It's insane. Very disco. You'd love it.
Well, if you say it's disco.
See? Everyone finds something worth holding on to in this world, however wasted its opportunities.
Suddenly, you're conscious of yourself standing there, on whatever this all is. Your arms hang down by your sides. The lieutenant observes you both, silently. He adjusts his glasses.
You said pale? What is pale?
The Pale is not, technically speaking, part of reality.
Yes. Also, I think we've had enough excitement for today. We do have a case to attend to.
Dude, he won't let me buy unless I figure out this reality stuff.
Of course, Lieutenant. Let's try something else.
You mean it's not part of reality?
Ma'am, remember you are dealing with a very sensitive and impressionable police officer who is still recovering from a recent medical episode.
I was drunk.
The Lieutenant's right. Let's change topics. What do you want to know? Anything.
You could sneak back later when the lieutenant is not here, unless you can convince him to step aside.
Yeah, well, could you turn around for a second?
Good idea. Just ask him. He won't make a scene.
Okay, talk to the man alone for a second.
Fine.
Steps away with his nose.
See? What can he do? You're a grown man.
Now, what is this pale?
Are you sure you're sure? Your colleague seemed adamant.
Yes, what is the pale?
Okay. The Pale is the most dominant geological feature of the world, Detective. The separative tissue between the islas. It is the inter-islary mass.
Your stomach grumbles approvingly. The reality rhizome is opening up before your very eyes.
Wait, so what is an isola?
Isla is a Messinian word for a continent of matter, enveloped on all sides by the Pale. Also, isolation, or landmass. We used to believe there was only one. In the last 4 centuries, we have discovered 7.
7.
Mundi, Seol, Samara, Ilmara, Grad, Katla, and this, Insulinde.
And then Selende is?
An oceanic isla. It comprises mostly of water. Muindi is the largest, Katla the coldest, Insulinde the bluest. What can I say? Each is perishing and dear.
Oh, okay, and what is the pale like?
Achromatic, odorless, featureless. The Pale is the enemy of matter and life. It is not like any other, or anything in the world. It is the transition state of being into nothingness.
The negation of being.
The negation of?
That's right. The negation of being.
Tightens her hood around her neck. It's cold outside. Is it here?
No, Detective. We're safe. It begins there, 6,000 kilometers to the north, and even more to the south, east, and west. You are in the middle of the Isla.
And, point to the north, there?
An uproar of matter, darling. Rising into the Pale. Rolling. Evaporating even. A great vision. The area of transition between the world and the Pale is called Porch Collapse.
Neat.
Imagine a grey coronal mist, cold vapor marked by spores of an opportunistic microorganism, a mold that's adapted to grow at the edge of the unrest. It's the most disco thing you will ever see.
Really? Well, now I'm hooked. What are its physical qualities?
It's difficult to describe, or even measure. Something whose fundamental property is the suspension of properties. Physical, epistemological, linguistic.
Oh?
The further into Pale you travel, the steeper the degree of suspension, right down to the mathematical. Numbers stop working. No one has yet passed the number barrier. It may be impossible.
Algebra, my only weakness. You're surrounded by the Pale. How do you get from Isola to Isola?
Oh, it is so difficult for us.
Indignity.
A squall of birds. Hardware operating in the harbor. Firm. Self-evident.
It is possible to force dimensions on the Pale. In modern times, we can even compress its latitude, bouncing radio waves from one end to the other, shortening the path. But it is still hard for humans to navigate the Pale without getting lost, or having our minds damaged.
Well, that's beyond the Pale. Pale can damage the mind?
Extensively.
Did I drink the Pale? The Pale Ale? How?
Some say the damage stems from extreme sensory deprivation. Others argue that Pale somehow consists of past information that's degrading, that it's rarefied past, not rarefied matter. They call it the blend over of the self. The Pale does not only suspend the laws of physics, but also the laws of psychology, maybe history even. The human mind becomes over-radiated by past.
Oh.
Who says and who argues?
Who says and who argues? Damn it.
The logical positivists say, the dialectical materialists argue.
What does this overradiation feel like?
It feels terrible. Absolutely terrible. International standards strictly limit civilian travelers to 6 days of Pale exposure per year.
It's more for her. Way more.
You're not a civilian passenger?
No, Lieutenant Dubois. I'm entreprenetic business class. I'm cleared and trained for 22 days of Pale transit annually.
Are you overradiated?
Up to my gills, officer.
Aren't we all? And what is anthroponetic?
Entreprenetics is the scientific study of the Pale, or a recent iteration of it by way of grad. The study of the Pale reaches back 6,000 years. The Pericarnassians called it the Western Plain.
They had not traveled the entire circumference of the Pericarnassian Super E-Solar. It was not merely in the west, it was everywhere, even then, surrounding them.
Did they cross it, the Western Plain?
There are signs of pre-modern crossings. Successful navigation of the Pale relies not just on technical know-how, but intensive psychological preparation. Some of these tactics have been known for thousands of years.
Neat. What has the anthroponetics changed then?
Nothing. We remain powerless before the Pale. The only real advance in Pale transit is the speed with which an aerostatic craft can pierce it. Less exposure leads to less effects later.
Aerostatic craft.
Hybrid airships, Detective. Conventional rotors or jet engines no longer add velocity after the point of reference for motion is suspended, once you've crossed from near Pale to far Pale. In essence, we throw them in and they come out the other end, if we throw them precisely.
Near Pale, Far Pale, Hot Pale, Cold Pale, Black Pale, White Pale, whatever Pale you got. We have it. We do not.
Then they don't.
This is so over my head it's not even funny.
Gone, like a skipping stone beneath the surface.
Okay. Pale is there compared to the world.
The Pale outweighs reality 2 to 1. There is more Pale than there is matter, and the ratio is slipping.
Slipping how? To our detriment, or?
What do you think, Detective?
It's growing more and more pale. You don't have too much pale, you know.
Precisely. One of the few measurable effects of the Pale is that it is expanding at an unknown rate. An intuitive conclusion of that development is that one day the Pale will cover everything. But this sort of talk is mostly left to extremists.
Cover everything? That can't be. Where would we go?
Most people, and indeed most private and government sector organizations, entire civilizations and religions even, find handy ways to ignore or downplay that knowledge. I suggest you do the same.
Gulp.
It doesn't look like you're doing the same. The suggestion was meant in earnest, Detective. Live life.
Turn to reality, please.
Yes, sweet reality. But before we do, tell me, Detective, is this the first time you're hearing this? Do you really not remember anything?
Those vague shadows of the past. It's not good.
Then tell me, what do you think of the Pale?
Real life. This tone says my face. It's magically stopped with immediate, total, ruthless communism. Powerful anti-communist force, perhaps. Too powerful, but still they have it coming. I'm worried. I have to say, it doesn't sound very liberal to me. I don't know how we've all survived with its huge accomplishment. I think I can. You're right, it's disco. Eyes tense, crow's feet. Lady behind them, she observes you, your bloodshot eyes and swollen face.
You really didn't know. This does not spell good for the investigation, Detective. If you don't know even this, then...
This should be my masterpiece, the one that will remember me by, I promise.
I hope so. I truly do. If I may suggest, hold on to your colleague, Kitsuragi. I ran a check on him and he is very competent. In the meanwhile, you have me. I will assist you in any way I can, even if we have to do it one basic term at a time.
Okay.
Good. You have not passed out from it. Perhaps I worried for nothing. Are we still on the reality lowdown, or should we do actual police work now?
Royalty lowdown.
I am happy to oblige.
These.
Unimportant, as I said. The mineral rights were all distributed during the revolution. They are what they are.
Tell me how the time travel.
Not so fast. Who is she in all this? Ask her who she is.
It is
She
obvious.
owes you an answer.
Glad to have been of assistance. The little that I know. Anything else? I feel
Tattoos.
I've told you all I know. Is there anything else I can...
Alright. Despicable feminist. Wumpy Dumpty Dom Center. White morning. Vigorous self-critique. He's this way. Well, that sounds just charming. Self-hatred.
unpromising race pupil return. Managed to learn the reality Elysium, and next up is returning to the past.
Yeah, that's it. The giant locks eyes with you. His face is serious.
You don't have it in you. Be grateful for that.
What exactly am I lacking?
Your need to steer every conversation towards your own persona is a sign of low self-esteem.
Stop boring, Measurehead. He talks about big things and you only talk about yourself.
So it is possible to go back.
Anything is possible. Just not for you.
I internalized race theory, and that was hard.
Yes, for you, I imagine it was. Don't think that I am now obliged to be part of your little growing spurt. It is not going anywhere.
He just needs some convincing before you can talk to him mano a mano.
Oh, well, how convenient. Go on. What do you want?
The unpromising race pupil returns.
I'll make out measure in private.
It's obvious. You need to steer the conversation to the topic that interests him the most. Something that he'd like to discuss with another man in private.
I get a perfect role, really?
Other than race science, what else do you think he's into?
Metaphysics? Tattoos, maybe?
Tattoos? Perhaps socialism, seeing that he's working for the Union.
I doubt it. Oh, yeah?
Yes, but even more importantly, women. This specimen has surrounded himself not only with one or two, but 3 stellar babes. What's more, all these girls seem to be koikos. What's up with that? You have to find out what's his deal with Grad.
Listen, there's something personal I'd like to discuss with you.
Personal?
It's about Steiner's the girls' stuff.
Pervo! You're gonna let him eye-fuck me like that, John?
He wrinkles her nose as if smelling something foul.
You mean the babes? Oh, I see.
Appears to be calculating something.
Perhaps we should talk in private. Come with me.
Wait, where is he taking you? What about the case? You don't have time for this. At least not right now. Maybe later.
This is the case. How long is this going to take?
A median amount of time.
What do you think?
To the deepest caverns beneath La Royaume, where eyeless creatures, ignorant of light and warmth, lurk and slither.
Ooh, sexy.
Wait, is this a joke?
Don't panic, ham sandwich. That was a joke. We're going to my mother's office.
Don't worry, it's not a trap. Everyone can see you go in there together. You'll be fine. Even if he tries anything, you can just slip out of his reach like an eel.
You know it.
I
There you go.
am not going anywhere, and neither is my mother's office.
Let's go. I'm ready to talk in private.
This way, processed meat man.
What's the office door?
We're gonna miss you, Jean.
The babe swooned and sighed as if about to leave an interstellar flight.
You go ahead and have your talk. I need a few things from Fritz anyways. We'll catch up later.
Alrighty then.
Don't worry, babe. This won't take long. So, women, huh?
Yeah. The 70s Superman stretches on the couch like a giant tattooed cat.
His shoulders relax. Tension is leaving him. Strange. He seems different in here. Less monolithic somehow.
First, yep, women.
Women.
Do I like women or I don't? I'll just say I like women, otherwise they'll think I'm a homosexual and kick me out.
And? That's what you wanted to talk about? What is this really about?
Love, victories, but her. Ravishal. Very nationalist thing to say, I'll go with that. Yeah.
That is a lie you administer yourself. Like heart medicine. Go without it one day, and your heart will stop. Men only want to reverse time for one reason. They say it's about honor, justice, revenge, regret, redemption, and a plethora of false reasons. But further back, deeper in, it is always love that drives them.
No. Gary seems way too scientific to get involved in some messy love conundrum.
I'm going to do you a kindness, Poopa. I'm going to share a secret with you. Here is the secret. There is no love in the past, only the present.
Oh, really?
The past is made of static images, distorted memories, demented nostalgia. This, the present, with all its possibilities, innumerable hits and misses, is far superior. It is a living organism.
Maybe, if you inquire more about the present, you'll figure out the secret of returning to the past.
Really? There's in the past. What's so great about the present?
Look around you. Look at the advancements in the sexual sciences. All the novel techniques, accessories, preservatives, massage oils, lubrication salves, abortion clinics.
I get dark.
And the women. Women who shave and are capable of understanding concepts like polyamory and coitus casualis. The Khoikhoi and their promiscuity are at the forefront of all that.
But promiscuity leads to drama.
Security.
You really have to find out at some point what's up with him and the Khoikas.
What are these novel techniques you mentioned?
You're asking me to share the sacred techniques that I've gathered and internalized on my life journey with you, a stranger?
Maybe just one or two.
Do not think the serenity of my mother's office makes me forget we are biological competitors, albeit unevenly matched. You are more likely to get the Coalition to sign over their warships than get these weapons of pleasure and control out of me. This knowledge never passes from a man to another man. Not even from a father to his son. This path is to be taken in absolute solitude.
The sane relationship is loyalty, marriage, eternal love, and else just vapid pleasure seeking. That's what he's doing with those girls. You can hear his neck crack when he does that. So weird they actually took time to put the sound effect in. Vapid pleasure seeking.
It does not surprise me that the complexities of the psychosexual bond between a man and a woman remain beyond your reach. Instead, you continue to idealize the flawed and hallucinatory relationship between your parents, hoping to correct their mistakes. You have to shed this infantile shell if you ever wish to find a worthy mate.
Everything's revolving around women and sex with this guy. What's that about?
Reproduction and Darwinism, I would say. Very focused on women and sex.
We are life. Life is sexuality. Sexuality in competition with sexuality. The sexuality of other organisms. The point of any competition is to win.
And what exactly?
The future.
Let's sit in for a while.
In a biological sense, the man whose essence, whose genetic blueprint is passed on to the most hosts, down to the most generations, fulfills his biological purpose to the greatest extent. This is the love victory.
He's right. Everything's a contest, and only the shiftiest competitors win.
Everything's a contest. There's wins. Savoir-faire, except wants me to say because it's savoir-faire. I guess in nature it is, yeah. There's competitive element to sex here.
Your agreement means nothing to me. You're a man defeated by love. It is plain to see. It is in your face, in your voice, in your heart. Love takes courage. You did not have enough. You had a little, too little. That is why we are in my mother's office. You have come to me, seeking wisdom in the sexual arts. Do not waste this opportunity on sycophantic personality mirroring.
Ouch.
He actually hurt me with his words.
It will serve you poorly in the great war of love.
What's that idea of masculinity? I wonder where it comes from.
This is no time for vague generalities. There is something else on your mind. Ask the question you intended to ask, or face your cowardice.
Alright, what made you Measurehead?
The only man worth being called a man, Father Jairzino.
Jairzino. How did he make you?
Father Jairzino made me hard, where my mother made me soft. Together, they made me complete.
Poetic, you're avoiding the question. How did he raise you?
Father Jairzino was very wise. He realized that if the tender touch of my mother wasn't opposed, I would turn into a
Buzz, make sure your eyes are locked.
complete pussy.
Oh no!
So he did what a man must. He became a counterweight of iron. Through scarcity, ascesis, discipline, and respectful distance every father should have for his son.
Is Zeno your biological father?
Yes, I inherited my genetic makeup from Father Jairzinho. I am an evolution of him. He is immortalized in my essence, even after his physical body expires.
Why do you call him Father Zeno, though? Your reverence?
Because Father Jairzinho is my father, and his name is Jairzino.
Thanks for sharing all this with me.
I am merely offering a small glimpse of functional family dynamics. Something you were clearly deprived of.
Tell me everything about me.
I am just stating the facts. Your traumatized descent is in plain sight.
Seem comfortable here. Do you like this place?
Yes, I have always liked this place. It is my favorite. When I was a kid, I used to come here and wait for my mother to finish her work. Great times were had here. Filling in the great coloring book of the Simonine flora and fauna, the carrion flowers and the monotremes, the mangrove forests and the megabats.
Megabats?
And the couch. The couch is very comfortable, even though it is very small. There is no couch like this one.
It is the big comfy couch.
The couch does look very cozy. He's right about that.
Oh, does your mother work here?
No.
Did she used to?
Yes.
Oh, did she retire?
She did. Yes. With great honors. The greatest, some say. A true modern ritual. The entire organization attended when she was given the honorary engraved paperweight. It was a tender day.
There should be something here. A memory, a feeling, even if it's just a glimpse. But the depths of your psyche remain silent. You don't have a single memory of your mother.
Oh. Mothers are great.
The greatest.
What's up between you and the babes?
You are trying to insinuate something. This impotent psychological manipulation does not work on me. Speak up, Poopa.
Oopa.
Now is the time to ask about the smell. Didn't he say that it is impossible to maintain an erection with the distinct smell of the koika?
Or by the potat smell?
No. It turns me on.
There is no potard smell. Just making it clear. It's racist rhetoric.
Oh, really? That's your opinion. Oh, you didn't like women of other races, including the Koikos.
Your mind is unable to capture the nuances of this particular situation. It exceeds the limits of your emotional intelligence and your genetic imagination. Do not even try.
Aren't you afraid of producing a semino-cokic chimera?
Poopa. I belong to the SRS. And voluntary offspring production, chimeric or regular, is not an issue for me.
Who are you, Andrew Tate?
SRS seems to be missing from your records.
Well, I'm a walking encyclopedia.
Street Racing Syndicate.
Are you raising the syndicate?
The Seaman Retention Society.
Oh.
It does not surprise me that you know nothing about it. Masturbateurs Anonymous is probably an organization you're more familiar with.
You lied to me, Self-Warfare. You lied to me. But yes.
The SRS is a closed group of strong-willed individuals who have dedicated themselves to building up strategic seaman reserves. It takes iron will and razor-sharp focus, far beyond your spiritual potential.
This guy, No Nut November never ends for him.
An enormous expenditure of willpower to build up strategic seaman reserves. You had me at willpower. Let's do it.
This way, never actually climbs into sexual intercourse. Huh. Well, I get this right, you actually never climbs any sexual intercourse.
This is an oversimplification. But yes,
That's exciting, how do I join?
I just told you. It's not meant for an Al-Ghul enthralled mind like yours. Only after years and years of emotional, psychological, and spiritual power lifting can a man start looking into joining the SRS.
Must really return to the past now.
Clearly, it is impossible for you to shed your neurotic obsession. This wailing for the past is a task unfit for men. It is better left for widows mourning their husbands, and for mentally ill communists mourning their commune. If you want advice on babes, or the mysteries of life, or even on Revachol, look forward. To escape your defeated state, you need to move forward, on to future victories.
But isn't he a traditionalist? Why does he keep talking about future?
Oh. I thought you were a traditionalist.
I am not a traditionalist. Life on this planet does not move backwards. The ivy moves forwards, covering the whole door. The flowers grow outwards, covering the whole meadow. Nothing grows against time and space. Only along its ley lines can nature progress.
Okay, he doesn't like disco, I'm not gonna say that. Suzerain, he's counting on me?
It seems to me you are in need of a warning. Here it is. It is absolutely possible to return to the past. You just need to take a ticket to Seregli Island, the southernmost of the Seminine Archipelago, also known as Ile de Fantôme, and walk into Pale.
Really?
Let it deter and rot your mind. Then you can marinate forever in your irreversible defeat, while race enemies laugh at your motionless, gap-mouthed corpse.
No, this does not sound inviting.
Where's your sense of adventure?
Where would you even get a ticket? You can't just pack your bags and leave. It gets very cold in the office, like in a desert after the nightfall.
I do have a feeling there's a catch.
There is no catch. You will get what you want. The rule is a cruel master, but it is not pale. Pale takes your mind and rejects the flesh. It is capricious and terrifying, like a virgin. You will lose your courage before her face. Go have a look. The white-haired protein mass at the intersection. A lorry driver. Impossible to miss her if you're even a half-decent cop.
Bell driver? Tried talking to her, but didn't get very far.
You need to be more forceful. Talk to her again about the only thing that still matters to this empty vessel. Pale.
Alright, I'll go check her out then.
Yes, our little meeting has finished. It's time to leave my mother's office and return to our jobs. I hope this has been illuminating to you.
Boy, howdy has it ever.
And remember, what happens in my mom's office stays in my mom's office. Quiet contemplation ends, biological rivalry resumes.
Up here, Kim.
Finally. I thought I'd have to come looking for you. What took you so long?
Again, there's some pretty deep waters there.
Really? What happened?
It's unbelievably manly.
Right. Did he teach you a way to turn back time?
Trying to hide a smile.
Is that on the step now? Strategic steam reserves and even don't know shares. Oh, but it doesn't matter how it's always tougher. That's a bad idea and she started obsessing about it. Which seems to think it was possible.
Based on other things he believes, I wouldn't put much weight on it. Let's get back to work.
The woman still has her eyes fixed on the photograph in her hands. In the background, the radio plays.
Snap your fingers.
Where am I? Who are you?
Like a magician recalling a subject from hypnosis, you've jolted her back to reality. I was hoping you could tell me that.
Never mind. I remember now. I'm still stuck in that traffic jam in the 50s.
Judge with contempt. When else would you be then?
Back in Methka, during the time of the revolution. The sidewalks and cafes are filled with young people. I was on my way to see a new Boyadero picture starring Gabriel Buenguerro. Until you came along, that is.
Who is Gabriel Buenguerro?
This is Gabriel Buenguerro.
Shows you the photograph of a lavish amber frame. Take a look.
A strikingly handsome man looks straight at you. His head crowned with a wide brim hat. His hair is dark as an oil slick, and his jaw the most perfectly chiseled thing you've ever seen.
He was the biggest star of his day. Girls used to faint in the aisles of cinema whenever he came on the screen. And schoolboys used to memorize all his lines.
Gillian's back, saving the world she's conjured up.
In all likelihood, it's a world that's only ever existed in her mind.
You were in mask when you were young?
Someone was.
As though remaining was perfectly clear. Someone, not your memories?
They are someone's memories, boy. What difference does it make if it's me or not? They're beautiful. That is all that matters. Beautiful and true. And they will win. They're coming for this, you know? All of this.
All of what? The world? The present?
Is it the pail she's talking about? It's... Right, I have some other questions for you. Please questions.
Why not, Harife? It's not like I have anything better to do in this hellhole.
Back against the railing of her motor lorry, behind her mountains of memorabilia, photos, knickknacks line the dashboard. What are you hauling?
Diamonds.
Really?
Of course not. But wouldn't it be marvelous if I was?
Hey, what are you really hauling?
Whatever stupid things they put in the lorry, I imagine.
You don't even know what you're hauling in your own lorry?
I quit concerning myself with that a long time ago. Besides, I don't drive the lorry for the cargo, if you know what I mean.
What is the cargo's contraband?
Then it's contraband, lawman. What? Do you want to take an old woman in? Be my guest. Lock me away like Bad Hand Hermenegildo.
I just might.
Bad Hand. Hermenegildos's bad hand. Strangled 300 people. What can I say? Some people just really like strangling people.
It can be fun, I guess. I don't really understand this whole Boyadero thing.
Of course not. To truly understand the Boyadero, you need to listen to on the Western Plain.
The Boyadero, Boya for short, is a cowherder from upstream Magritte, the great steppes of northern Mesk. He is a rugged individualist and explorer.
Like a cowboy, eh? Alright, to listen to as it is. Change the topic. Hey, what's up?
It's an old ballad about a young girl who falls in love with a daring boyadero. He promises to marry her as soon as he returns from the Western Plain.
Guessing it doesn't happen.
Of course not. The boyadero returns from the Western Plain a changed man. One night, as he and his beloved are out walking along the river Magritte, she pleads with him to give up his riding and settle down.
In the background, you can hear the orchestra swell as the screen fills with the maiden's imploring eyes.
I think I see where this is going.
So the boyadero strangles his beloved and throws her body in the Magritte. Then he rides off, because the Western Plain is calling to him.
Neat.
The most beautiful. A true boyadero needs a whole horizon to himself. He can be tied down by man or woman. His beloved was selfish. She didn't know what it meant to love a boyadero.
By it came, you seemed away.
She's just a distracted old woman. We should maybe let her get back to her things.
You hear that, lawman? I don't think your partner likes you spending too much time with me.
These drive are unusual, aren't they?
Some of them. Some of them are like home to me now. I would say the routes I drive are usual to me.
Roberts.
Lomonosov's Land, Udajnaya Zemlya, the Western Plain.
He nods and closes her eyes again, letting her mind submerge.
The Transcatolia Magistral. You for 1A. Adestradas du Mirador. All the good ones. The deep trenches. Where the bluebirds fly.
She opens her eyes again and shudders. Something of an expert in black ink. Take care of yourself.
You're right, Lowman. I'm the one who should take my health more seriously. Thank you for looking out for me. Is that all you woke me up to say?
I know what's going on with you.
And what is that?
He sticks the filled cigarette into a cigarette holder and reaches for the lighter. Pail driver transfer goods to the pail.
Great. He asked the Pines rep about the pail, and now he's talking to everyone about it. Fine then. Just try not to black out again, and don't contemplate. We don't have time for that.
It's death, but for the universe, oh, we're contemplating the living shit out of this.
Is related to the pail, my condition, the case, everything. It's all anthroponetic.
That is exactly what I didn't want you to think. Ma'am, my partner wanted to know if you work in pail transport.
No offense. But your partner?
He lights a cigarette, a white and silver cloud of smoke disappears into her mouth.
Seems like a bit of an idiot.
Idiot doom spiral, to be exact. Breathes out, the air tastes sweet.
Republica, a filterless cigarette from Misk.
Publica, it's not very healthy.
Neither is spell transportation. Life is transitory.
I'm not an idiot, don't say I'm an idiot! That was a nice favorite drinking lost all memory of the world.
Like Gabriel Buenguerro in Pergunte a Poeira.
Yes.
You're the opposite of me, then. I remember everything. Even things I never knew.
Things you never knew, so you have turned back time.
The smell of liquor on Gabriel's lips after the shoot. In the motor park. The roses on the day of Franco Negro's coronation. On the grand stairs of Ryle. The smoke from the Fowling Piece when Dolores Day was shot.
Yes, yes. This is what you've been searching for.
The look on her face, like an orgasm. The wound in her chest. My hand in my father's hand. Except, I never had a father. And I never shot her innocent Dolores Day.
Over radiation.
Heroic doses, Hervé. Heroic.
Isn't that dangerous?
Thought insertion? Dithering? The Grad Catalan Magistral? It's more than dangerous. It's sad. But at first I had to make a living. Now, when you've seen it all go away like that, rolling off like the sea, and then come back to this?
He gestures at the square, the broken horse monument, the clanging of machines in the distance.
What are we doing here? For thousands of years, Gabriel. It doesn't have to be like this. We can just give up. We can just become a vapor.
How do you pass through it?
In the belly of an airship, behind the stair windows. So you don't look straight into it. It's not advised to look into it.
Not on this lorry then?
No, the same one, a roller. They all are nowadays. Special wheels for connecting to the floor of the hold.
Points to the machines, comes up like toys.
The wheels all small and round. Multi-axle trailers.
What's that look like? The pail. Is it pale?
Like looking into the ocean at night. In the dark.
Yeah.
You cannot see it, but you know it's there. And it's big, bigger than anything. Bigger than all the other things combined.
How does it feel like?
Nothing. Until it starts. When you are deep enough. Then, for me, it's like autumn. Dark, gray, and orange. The orange of street lights and the color of streets in the electric light. It smells like autumn too. It smells terrible.
Stinky. One last thing, you said we can just become vapor?
Yes.
No elaboration. This is your chance. Ask her. Is it really possible?
Would you have what I have? I said it was possible to turn back time through the pill.
Jerife, what you understand wouldn't fill a pamphlet. You don't need to turn back time. The Pale is already churning with it. As the tide of Pale rises, so does the past. Someday both will cover the whole world. That's it. That's the story.
Second here. Move that up to the corner a bit. Alright, son. The fillers, so the past, I'm supposed to be drowned in our own past?
And that's just fine with me. I don't mind becoming vapor. I like vapor.
She gathers a cloud of smoke in her mouth and slowly exhales.
There is a name for this ideology. Intripalism. A faith in and desire to accelerate the spread of Pale across the world, until humanity has reached what its adherents call the rest state of humanity. The final reconciliation of past, present, and future in timeless spirit.
Old fashioned. I guess additionally panels. You'll already have what you have in some way.
They say there is a point. One that I have not crossed. In the Pale, super deep. If you stray too far, of course, on the U41A, or in Lomonosov's land, where every step you take is one step further from home, no matter the direction. It's a point you cannot come back from. Your mind becomes so radiant with the past, there is a flip. Instead of writing, it erases memory, nearing some kind of indescribable finale. Maybe you've been down the motorway south.
Looks down at her cigarette. It's almost out. She has swallowed it hungrily. Then it's you. The motorway south?
It's a story as lone horsemen tell. Lone horsemen, Jerife, not Pale drivers. Way beyond the established Pale that's lit by radio frequencies, where it goes silent and dark, and the process begins, erasure, kilometer by kilometer, in any direction. The motorway south is a road you cannot come back from.
Spooky. This is at the end of motorway south.
No one knows what's at the end. I've only glimpsed the beginning. I've only felt it in the distance, when I was a child. A child rowing on the lake.
Ma'am?
Josiane.
Gladys gets her lips in silence. She stares within herself.
She is receding in the clutches of some indescribable scattered emotion. A child descending.
You've fried both your brains enough for today, Detective.
He inspects her, no response.
Now, I'd like to have a word with you about this side task of yours.
Look, there's still a long way to go.
No. You see, we've already spent too much time on this nonsensical side errand. There's no magical fascist who's going to unwind time for you.
I am the magical wizard fascist.
Because the problem isn't time, it's you, Detective. If you're serious about this, really truly serious, then I suggest you take a long, hard look in the mirror and ask yourself what's really going on.
The lieutenant is right. It's the only way forward. Face yourself, Kingsman.
Now, come on. Let's leave this one to her reveries.
She's as silent as he turns to leave. See, I can turn back the wheels of time just by saves coming.
An old mirror hang. This idiocy has gone on far too long. It's time to wipe that decadent homosexual grin off your face. Time to see yourself as you truly are.
What do you expect from happening?
It's like something snaps in you. A nerve ending. A thought. A sadness. Your face in the mirror is suddenly clean of the layer that had distorted it for God knows how long. Just like that, it's over. The running gag that your life had become. A sad old man looks back at you.
Okay then. Shouldn't that help you pass the other check then, if you've already wiped off the expression? No there, no, the drama, There's jackets. Save our game.
An old mirror hangs on the... It's time. Time to see yourself as you truly are. It's going to be absolutely devastating, but there's no way to avoid it.
Break the bullet.
What was that? Did you just flinch before your own reflection? The problem is obvious.
The
You
reflex.
simply can't hack it. You're a failure. It's all too much for you.
I was trying so hard, boss.
It wasn't enough. You simply don't have what it takes. Look at yourself. You go about with this mopey look on your face, like a dog who's been beaten with an old stick. You've let your guard down. Now, the combined armies of pain and shit are streaming through your gates, pillaging your stores, carrying off your women.
My stores?
Oh yes, they're all wiped out. Your bushels of grain, your salted meats, your hogsheads brimming with bitter ale, all gone. Your fields have been put to the torch. Your great hall is a ravaged husk. You are bereft, and that doesn't even begin to cover what's happened to your women.
God damn it.
Oh yes, they're all gone. Carried off by foreign invaders because you failed to uphold the most ancient and noble vows. The worst part is they might even prefer it this way. Now, every night while you masturbate in the ruins of your not-so-great-anymore hall, they're getting pleasured by foreign men with superior testosterone levels and far more advanced sexual practices than your feeble grunt and thrust.
You can still turn it back.
No, it's far too late. All that remains is for you to feel bad. Because you failed. And there's nothing you can do about it. That is the way of the world. It turns out you've already been wearing your true face. The face of the loser. The face of he who could not handle it. Now, get out of your sight.
Looks like a blue one.
You're back before the cargo container. It's
1 in 4 chance, eh?
Since you, despite the dirt that surrounds and trails you, a beacon of light emerges from deep within you.
Hello, is there anybody in there?
The door stands silent.
Satisfied, detective?
A wry smile crosses the lieutenant's face.
Try again.
There's someone in there. I'd like to talk to you.
Just like that, you hear a click, then a rattle. Some mechanism unlocks itself inside the door.
Ahoy! Come on in!
Mega rich light bending guy.
You can't be serious.
Wow.
The man stands at the far end of the shipping container. It's hard to say anything more about him. You cannot make out any of his details, but you do feel the overwhelming presence of capital.
Capital.
The feeling causes all the hairs on your body to stand at attention, like soldiers preparing for review. Something's amiss. The light beams bend around his face and scatter in 1,000 directions. It seems the laws of physics do not apply here. They are suspended, distorted, and echo. Trying to visualize the physics at play is liable to give you an aneurysm. Don't think about it too hard. In the general stillness, only your tongue moves, flickering as you utter.
Hello.
Welcome. Come in. Make yourself at home. Sorry, I'm not better able to receive you. I wasn't expecting visitors today.
You can't hear him exactly, yet you're able to understand every word he says. It is very strange. An overwhelming hum covers everything. Voice doesn't escape from him.
Now, what can I do for you, gentlemen?
Well, you can see his body appears to be composed in a sharp summer suit and yacht shoes. Who are you?
Who am I? Oh, I haven't been asked that question for such a long time. I don't meet a lot of people outside my circle these days. Anyhow, my name is Rustam Theodore, investor, license holder, and extremely high net worth individual. And you are?
Mr. Diodore, I am Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi of the RCM, and this is my partner.
Harrier Dubois.
Pleasure to meet you, Harrier Dubois. I must admit, the name suits you very well.
What are you doing in this container?
Traveling. This is a great way to get around. It's fun, it's safe, and it gives me lots of time to think. By the way, let me now ask you a question. Where are we exactly?
In the very, very early days of colonizing this archipelago, the kingdom of Sirens, a precursor of a modern Sur-le-Clair, used to own the city of Revachol, an obscure detail in the bigger picture, but still worth dropping.
Okay. We're in Revachol, formerly a colony of the Kingdom of Surinese.
Ah, a fellow history buff. I myself am currently reading up on Franco-Nigerian era trades. Very interesting stuff. It's a shame I can't get out and explore myself. One of the downsides of being an extremely high net worth individual is that mobs of low net worth individuals are constantly banding together to ask for money.
So you travel from place to place via shipping container?
Smart, you know? It also provides a means to hide from all the targeted advertising we extremely high net worth individuals are constantly subjected to. Luxury yachts, high fidelity portable radio systems, fail-proof outerwear, and so on. It just gets a bit middle class after a while. A bit bourgeois.
Bourgeois. Ah, so you're saying being rich isn't worth the hassle?
What? No, I did not say that at all. Being rich is great. Just don't tell anyone I told you that.
Oh. How did you become so rich?
Oh lord, not this again.
Ignore Kim.
We have a murder to solve, and yet you go around bothering everyone about money, arguing that you think it's somehow related to the case. And yet, it never seems to get us any closer to solving the case.
It's quite alright. I'm used to the question by now. To be blunt, I inherited my fortune from my grandmother, who herself was an extremely high net worth individual back in Graz. All I did was take her fortune and invest it prudently. Believe it or not, it takes more than a bit of skill not to blow a vast fortune on sailing boats, bad choices, and unsupervised state policy.
Actually, at the level this guy is, it takes several generations to do that. But, alright.
It's like being an extremely high net worth individual. Why are you made of light?
I gotta tell you, at first, being rich is a lot of work. You've got to work hard because everything's so darn expensive. You know, prices increase exponentially at this income level. But then, once you've reached my position, it's nearly impossible for me not to make money. My assets are so diversified that I'm bound to come out ahead no matter what. Some of my lower net worth friends say to me, "But doesn't that take all the fun out of it?" And I tell them, not really.
Glory of the fatherland, it's who you've done so for yourself. Rose to society. Remember the glory of your fatherland?
Which one? Revachol, where I nominally reside, or Gra, where my father immigrated from, or Ildekashebro, where I've registered my shell companies.
Mighty Revachol, of course.
Listen, Mr. Dubois, if capital and nationalism went hand in hand, there'd be no need to ask the question. States are akin to boulders in a river, slowing the free flow of ideas. Given enough time, the water will wear those boulders down.
Yeah, I know, the individual sounds great.
It is truly. It's almost entirely carefree. It really leaves you time to better yourself spiritually.
Hey.
Hey.
All this talk about money has made you lose the thread. What is going on with the light in this place? That's what you need to ask him about.
Something strange about you.
What do you mean?
I don't know how to put it, you just look somehow a little different.
Are you talking about my chin?
No, I mean, I can't even see, or is it something that's happening to the light?
Oh, that's what you mean. Yes, I've heard of this effect, though I've never witnessed it myself, of course. It has something to do with our Weiss-Wiesemann coefficient.
Oh.
The Weiss-Wiesemann coefficient is a ratio designed to reflect the difference in net worth between individuals. When the coefficient is close to 1, or 100%, it means one person possesses all the net worth. Among that group of individuals, it's been observed that when the Weiss-Wiesemann coefficient reaches about 0.96 or so, the laws of physics begin to bend around the high net worth individual.
Wow. Oh, you're so rich it like literally bends around your face.
Among other things. But calm down. I am but a lowly single-digit billionaire.
Oh. Really?
No, not really. There are actually quite many digits.
Remember you saying this weird stuff?
I see nothing of the sort. To be frank, all I see is a gentleman who is unusually well dressed for Martinez, in a cargo container, which I admit is odd.
Yes, I imagine that does look strange to you. My container.
I'm not gonna ask him for money now. You should go back to our investigation. Thanks for your time.
Why go so soon? I feel with so much more to talk about. Ah, well, until next time.
Well, that was unexpected, wasn't it?
Mr. Dubois, every worker... To hell with it. Every worker is white. Now, what can I do for you today?
Remember the container I asked you about? Turns out there's a mega-rich light-bending guy inside.
Mega-rich light-bending guy? Oh my god. How did that get in there?
Alright, you get anywhere.
Damn it to hell, Harry. I specifically told my guys to check all the containers for mega-rich light-bending guys.
I'm telling me, sir.
There was a guy in the container, but he didn't bend any light. That was in the detective's head.
Honestly, guys, we might be moving all kinds of suspicious things through this harbor, but I won't be caught transporting the light-bending mega-rich. I have a reputation to protect.
Mega-rich, you wanted by the friends of the Mega to suffer of showing blood and mass fluid and mysterious bond of nationhood. That's what people do. Those are nice, man. Stock tips.
No, they're not. They're vermin, and one just found a way inside my container. Soon, he'll bring the others. All 3 of them. Thank you for telling me. I'll see to this immediately. I shudder to think what you're going to tell me next, Harry.
Not for 1 second did he believe there's an actual mega-rich person somewhere in his container town.
Okay then. Well, guys, I think I'm gonna have to tap out now. It's been 3 hours. I'm beat. I still will thank you for watching. You can always give me a like, follow, sub. I'm on... Jesus Christ, was my browser still up for that? It was, wasn't it? It's not humiliating. I hate when that happens. Can't trust anything. Anyway. Okay, yeah. Well, I will, as usual, thank you for watching on Reddit, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook. And to sign off, I'll have Harry tell you to like, comment, and sub. I will see you later. Bye-bye for now.
Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.